So I just logged in and I have seen this in my mail. It is survey time. Now, the surveys in this game are pretty fun, I have to admit. My favorite one was like 2 updates ago, where we basically built our favorite character and they did listen. So doing a survey in this game is definitely worth it. So it seems that this is going to be a outfit survey. That's going to be interesting. What are your preferred themes for Wuthering Waves outfits? Oh, this is going to be fun. So, what should I click on here? Which ones do I like the most? And we have, thankfully, I can pick multiple options. Let's go with, that's a lot of options. Well, obviously, swimwear will be... Yeah, let's click on that. Yep. Modern fashion. Yeah, first two. Apocalyptic space exploration. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Collaboration also sounds interesting. Sports. Okay. Cyberpunk. Norse mythology. That could be interesting. Special forces. They're basically asking us what we like, what we prefer. So based in a way. I love this already. Yeah, I think I picked my favorites. Another, what should I write here? You know what? I think I might just tell them to go wild. To let them cook something delicious for us. I think that's the right thing to do here. I'm trying to figure out, yeah, I think I'll just go and tell them, go wild, cook something delicious with the current available options that we have here. Collaboration with consumer brands, yeah, I'll just tell them go wild. That should do it, there we go. They will understand what I mean by this. Okay, I think we are ready to go to the next page. What are many considerations when deciding to buy a paid outfit? That's a lot of options. Whether it belongs, yeah, that's a good reason. When it comes with new voice lines, new animations, price also very important. Appearance, I think appearance is the most important factor. And yeah, the last two are good. Which of these considerations is the most important? Now, unfortunately, I can't pick multiple ones here. I would say I would definitely value a lot more within the same importance level. So I guess I have to pick one, although not exactly what I would say the most important, because there's multiple factors that go into this. But I think I'll just go with appearance. After all, that might be... I mean, the appearance could very well be the main reasons why someone or why I would go and buy an outfit. But yeah, definitely multiple options were kind of needed here, if you ask me. But you know, I'll just go with appearance. After all, that might very well be the most decisive factor here, or the most considerate factor. How much do you think the Peach Blossom outfit deviates from original characterization? I think it doesn't really. I mean, gathering wives after all, so I would say no deviation from what I have seen. Does suit her very well, and for a son who I would say doesn't deviate, does suit her very well. I would say I didn't really see any issues with that myself, at least. After all, gathering wives, you know. What is your preferred extent for an outfit to deviate from the original characterization? You know, personally, I think if it's no deviation or minor deviation, you know, character development, for example, if it's, you know, kind of expanding on the character's personality, that's fine. So minor to no deviation from my perspective. Of course, you guys pick what you prefer. I would guess some deviation could be acceptable. from my perspective, obviously. If you prefer an outfit to deviate from the original characterization, which aspects would you like to deviate to occur? I would say, as I mentioned before, I would say personality. If it expands the personality of the character, that's, I would say, good. I don't really, combat style might be also a good option, but for me personally, I would say personality could be the most important. Or if I have to prefer, I guess. When do you think it's the right time for a paid outfit to be introduced? A lot of games do this with new character release. I would say right upon the release of a new character, that's the right time to have an outfit released as well, so people can buy the outfit with the character if they like. So I guess the first option would be, from my perspective here. Let's go to the next page. Although the last option does seem good as well. We will see what people voted the most for this part of the story. I'm fine with other. Oh no! This is going to be my favorite question. Which resort would you like to see us release outfits for? Alrighty then, you guys know what you have to do, right? Obviously the wife needs to have an outfit. First wife Shorekeeper, second wife Camellia, third wife Phoebe, fourth wife, where is she? Carlotta, there we go. Then obviously Changli, obviously Sanhua as well. I'm just picking my favorites here. Cantarella, obviously Cantarella has to get an outfit. Yeah, just pick. There we go. I think that should do it. Did I miss some? Who was this again? Oh, that's and this will do it. I think this might look the same for a lot of players. Do you have any other additional expectation or suggestion regarding Wuthering Waves outfits? Oh, well, that's a dangerous question. You know, I love the transparency so far. I'll just write what I think basically. But what do I expect? I expect them to surprise us, you know. And from what I think will happen, I think the most popular characters will get outfits next because of this survey. I'm fairly sure our wishes for Camellia and Shorekeeper outfits to be released are about to be fulfilled. And obviously summer is approaching, and I mean, I believe the developers are well aware of the gathering wives meme. I feel like they have embraced it a little bit, especially in the last couple updates. You know, the gathering wife aspect kind of is more notable. I don't complain. I find that really interesting, pretty awesome that they're doing it. It means that they're down to earth with the players. As people have mentioned in the past, they play the game. They stick to what they have said, and I appreciate that a lot. You know, the whole "we promise, we deliver" thing that they have been saying, the whole "love the game, love yourself, love the player" thing that they mentioned. They are, so far, at least up until this moment, they have been sticking to that. I appreciate that. So doing surveys is actually pretty fun, because you can basically tell them what you want to tell them, and they will read it and they will listen to it. But yeah, I think this is pretty much what I expect. Of course, you guys can write what you expect. The more feedback we give them, I think the better meal they will be able to cook. We're basically giving them the ingredients of what we want, and then you let them assemble the ingredients in a very nice dish that we can enjoy. So honestly, just write what you guys want and what you guys expect them to do. I legitimately would say that it's for this game it's worth it. It's not like the other game where the surveys don't do anything. over here they mean something, and I might as well just go and record a service because again they're fun to do. Yeah, I think while I'm writing here, I think a lot of you guys would probably agree with that. Some of you would probably not agree with that. You have something else in mind, that's fine. Again, as I mentioned before, tell them what you think. Oh, what is this? What type of cars do you prefer? Oh, I might give away some of my preferences here, but who cares? We're all cultured and we're based here. Let's go. Police officer, mage, yeah, that mage hot. Next, teacher, yeah, that's hot as well. Bodyguard, attendant, that's also good. Let's see, actor, monster, demon, that's hot as well. Immortal deity, yeah, that can pass. Emperor, mate, that's hot as hell. Obviously, assassin, doctor, idol, singer. There we go. A good collection of. I'm going to be judged. Oh, but I'm just joking. Obviously, we're all cultured here. How satisfied are you with Wuthering Waves UI design? Wait, there's more. Okay, now with the UI, I would say the UI from my experience is decent. I haven't had a problem with it. So I'll just say overall satisfied, because if they want to improve it, to give them some options to do that as well. Which part of the game have failed to provide a satisfactory UI experience? Honestly, when I think about it, I think when I go to the news or to the pretty much when you go to the news, sometimes it doesn't load. It gives the error, network error. My only complaint would probably be that it does give network error if your connection is weak, or if your interconnection is bad or fluctuating. It can give you a network error. I know that because I have two internet connections. With one internet connection, it does give the error. With the other, it doesn't, and it's directly connected with the connection speed. The tutorial can be a little bit clumped all together. It takes time to find what you need. An announcement, yeah, that's basically what I described just before. But for everything else, I don't really think there is anything else that I personally had a problem with. Only the notice, the announcement basically is the thing that I have experienced issues with. But everything else, I would say, is decent. Utility on a controller, the utility used to hang. I think that was fixed. However, I am not entirely sure. If it's not fixed, then I guess report the utility bug. I think the utility bug has been reported. It should be fixed. I need to plug in my controller to see if it will work properly again. Feedback, I don't really know what to say about feedback. I don't really know if it's good or bad. I haven't really used it that much myself to come to a conclusion. But I can safely say that some of the issues with the game have been resolved that I have reported through the feedback, so I am not going to complain about the feedback at the moment. Which parts of the game do you frequently interact with? Well, I interact with pretty much most of the things, I guess. I'll just click on most of the things that I interact with, because I do interact with all of them. Well, most of them frequently. Okay. Which feature of the horizontal panel do you use frequently? Well, I use them all because you have to use them all if you're upgrading the character. So I find this question a little bit weird because we all would have to interact with all of them if we develop the characters. And this also. Yep, I also interact with every single piece of. I also love how there's Carlotta in the background. Has a sneaky little hidden detail there. But yeah, I interact with everything of that. And yep, I also interact with the databank, especially when I have a million things to basically fuse, because a lot of the echo stats that I have are just not good. And when I say a lot, like 99% of my echoes are not good. they have bad stats. And final expectation, well, yeah, simple and functional. I think that's the most optimal thing, and that's it for this little survey. Well, that was a fun one. I have to admit, I had fun completing this one. So, what did you guys choose in the outfit selection there in the questionnaire? I'm interested to see what you guys have picked there. And well, with that being said, well, you saw what I picked. I think it's no secret which one of the characters are my favorites. One of them is at full display there. I mean, I have them in my team basically. They're they're in my main team. But honestly, I'm looking forward for skins in the game. I really am. I mean, the first two skins were amazing. I think they have the option, not the option, I have the opportunity to make something great. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.